Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Siggy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Nathan Lucas now at the plate. And this one is off and running. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
30 seconds. Catcher Alejandro Mertz.
And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. That's in there. Strike one.
That's out the corner.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Two. Struck him out looking.
Batting third, left fielder, Jesus.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a dangerous group, Chris. Hitters who can barrel up the baseball are all over this lineup. No surprise this team leads the league in slugging percentage right now.
Boog, pitchers got to be ready out of the starting gates because this lineup isn't shy. They attack and provide enough exit velocity to slug the ball all over the diamond.
Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh.
Swings through him for the K. That K is his third of the game. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and the starter for Toronto, Matt Waldron. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
12, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's outside. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting second, shortstop.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. And that one wrapped foul. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Jays, George Springer. That one lifted to left. Marsh on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Inside, almost got him. Second inning here, no score. Wheeler, 35 years old, a former first-round pick, back in 2009.
Nope.
What a stop. To first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Two down, bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that chance handled. Okamoto steps on the bag. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Alex Bones.
And there's the strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that just misses. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That one fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On the inside corner for called strike 3. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
One down.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Josh Smith.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
And there's a foul ball. That's to third. Stop. Gets it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder Brett Bateman.
So digging in, Brett Bateman. Top of the third, no score.
Strike! Woo!
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back after this on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Strike one! Nope, that's inside.
One, two now.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one a little bit high. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Up.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Justin Crawford digs in now. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That's a ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The Phillies looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Swing, and he popped it up. Clement under it. And that is that. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Start of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. On the ground, right side. Boom. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
On the ground, and foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Springer on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ball one.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Back up the middle and a base hit. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, one out. Swing and a pop-up. Two down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Pitchers like him who use the knuckleball tend to rely on it heavily, Boog, so no surprise that more than half his pitches so far have been knucklers. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Marsh in the box now, takes strike one. The Phils with a chance to score first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The 0-2. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two on, two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. And that's the third out. Through four, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That misses the zone. Ball three.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Right through there for a strike. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
the ball.
Wheeler with a throw over, and Springer's in there safely. Man at second. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. On to first. One away here in the fifth.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Andres Jimenez. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball one.
The Jays looking to strike first. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Fought off foul.
Oh.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Out towards right center field. And that's the third out. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-2.
No, that's a ball.
And there's a ball. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Well, a great effort, but he can't get the out, and now the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Line drive, base hit. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next to hit, Justin Crawford. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two on, one out.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bateman has a beat on it. He's got it.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's the ball.
Two on, two outs. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. The Phillies take the lead. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run double, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Waldron gives way, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Lazaro Estrada.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw to third. Tag. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Ball two.
Runner at third, 2 away. That one misses. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down. Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard hit down the line and left. And base hit. And now 2 aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That misses.
Oh, that's a
Ball
ball.
1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one almost got him. The 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Springer on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And And here is
Leading
Josh
off for
Smith.
Toronto, third baseman Josh Smith.
Come on, Phil.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Two now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The Blue Jays trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. In the air, left field. And that will fall. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh should have this one. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Let's go, Zach. Get done now, Phil.
That one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball.
Right side. Harper in position. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one way outside, and the count is 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tap to first. Okamoto takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next.
This is Bryson Stott.
Third baseman, Bryson Stott.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Justin Crawford.
This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. One hit, one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
In the air out to center. Crawford giving chase. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Man at second. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Just missed. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Tying run at the plate. That one in there across the letters.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 2-1. And that's too high.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The tying run at the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A 3-run homer, and we are tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Jonathan Bolin.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Bone. And he's out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman Josh Smith.
outside. Ball one. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And next for Toronto, Brett Bateman. Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brendan Little. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Movement in the bullpen. Louis Varland, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fluhart warming up as well. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Into center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Ball inside.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
The 2-2 now. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
So that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Harper now. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late
Rays for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
No, that's low.
Arise off of first with two away. The 1-1. Hard hit right side, and the inning is over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tim Meza.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for Toronto, the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base. Splits the plate, and 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One, two now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
The Phillies trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth.
Oh.
Outside, ball three. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That swing is all about believing in yourself, especially here in the late stages. Sitting with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. A great job of hitting in a big spot.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. Strike one. swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Ball.
The 1-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a 1-2. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Meza out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Joan Duran.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
To the right side, the rise. Slings to first, and that is that. One left for Toronto. Score holds at 4-3.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Louis Varland.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Well, one-run game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges.
That's the ball. Nope, that's off the plate.
The 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That's too low. Full count now. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No, that's a ball.
Now quick throw to first.
He's in
Marsh
there.
back in on a dive.
Ball two.
Action in the pen down there. Braden Fisher appears to be getting loose. Out to short. Jimenez. To second, that's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball. Nope, that's away.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there at the knees, and it's 2-1. Just missed. And there's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Left field. And just foul. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Oh, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off, he'll see another.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. swing, and he popped it up. Smith. And that is that. Phillies strand one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We go to the ninth, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Curve in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That's out the corner.
The Phils trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. So the tying run at second and fouled off. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Throws. Save. And that was close.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
That's in for a strike.
Oh, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. They're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Check swing. Went around. And that's strike 2. draws it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joan Duran done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Brooks Raley takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pinch hitter coming on, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And that skips in the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Now here's a flare off the bat. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The Jays down to their final strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. Tie ball game. 4-4.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And there's the strike. Tied at 4. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Activity in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering up and loosening in the pen. The 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. Boom. The flip to the pitcher covering. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 4 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Mason Fluharty.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Miles Straw into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
For the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball 1, no strikes. This guy's got good power with one swing, he can win it for him. Hard ground ball, base knock. And now the winning run is on base.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Making a move at first. Pinch running for the Phils. Derek Hill. A little more speed on the base paths now, as he's the potential winning run. And the sweeper catches the plate. Grounder might be two. Smith tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Bryce Harper.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Phillies 4. Back here in Philadelphia, on to extra innings. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really important at bat coming up now.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Tied at 4. And he lays one down the left side. Stop. Arise has it for one. Over to first, safe.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Here's George Springer. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bounce to third. Stop. Off balance beat. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Luis Arias.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
There's a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Alec Bohm on deck for the Phils. Three and two now. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman.
Substitution now at second base. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one misses. Ball one. Winning run at second with one away. And here in extra innings. The next offering misses. Ball two. Just off the inside edge. Brandon Marsh next to bat for Philadelphia. The winning run on second base. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
It's a good spot to be in with runners on first and second. You know the pitcher's going to come after you. Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
Two on, one out. Check swing called strike. It's a ball and two strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
With two on and one out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two on the way. This one in the air, center field. Strong gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Across is the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long